Hello everyone and welcome to another TDR family game video. This is DroydTDR, and today, Gene, what are we doing? Well, we brought food to this lady and now we're going back to Gandharvaville. This is the Archon Quest in SUMERU, finally getting it done before, I want that frog, where'd that frog go? Finally getting it done before the Fontaine release. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh, I found a chest is what I did.
Hey.
Alright, fine. Let's get rid of all these guys, whatever they are.
Right now,
they're in water, right, so if I do electric, they should pretty much explode. There we go. Nice.
Don't tell me
pick that up and get out of the waterfall, droid. Alright, there we go. There's Frog. Come to me, Frog. Alright, now where do I need to go? Somewhere over here? Who is that? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's not part of the Archon Quest. I ain't doing it. Alright, we got some mushroom meat. Is that like a mushroom in Minecraft? That's so weird. It's like bringing Minecraft into Genshin. Whereas Minecraft being the OG world building sort of game, so... Not totally unexpected to copy from it, but that's alright. Alright, where are we going? Rain won't slow us down unless we don't know where the heck we're going, so we have to go up there somewhere. How do we get up there? Oh. We have to get up under that village area. I think we gotta go talk to... Who is it? The archer bunny guy. Whatever his name is. Come on, Archer Bunny guy. Explain to us your name. Who? I have you even, and I haven't raised you at all.
Tinari, refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Wait, what?
I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kashi clearly stated, your presence and guidance in SUMERU City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tinari's reason for declining.
Yeah, why are you...
We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
While we're standing in this thunderstorm,
I am truly
why don't you tell us?
Here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
Oh, really?
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tinari, your master is an integral part of this effort. And now he requires your assistance.
Require?
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kaji?
To find the cure.
Arrived in SUMERU City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
So indefinite, go to SUMERU.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
That's right. That's right. You stand your ground, bunny boy.
Ghulam, we're leaving.
Yes. Get out of here. Get out of my thunderstorm. This is my thunderstorm. I want to get wet all by myself. You and your flowing robes. Go soak, people. There you go.
Tinari, what was that all about?
Oh.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to SUMERU City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip.
She's loony a little bit.
Safe and sound.
She sees little cabbages.
For us too.
Yeah.
Very good. Now that the
cabbage
traveler
people.
has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer.
Really?
I assume you will be heading to SUMERU City, correct?
That's right.
If that's
We
what the
wanna meet
quest
Lesser
tells
Lord
us to do.
Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Wait, so he's
Do you at least
He's gonna
know
just
anyone
kick
we
us
can
to
try
SUMERU
asking
City?
in SUMERU City?
Let me think. My trips to SUMERU City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also,
Worth a
when
try.
you enter SUMERU City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh, what is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal.
what?
It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Some say that this item is the very basis of SUMERU's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
All right.
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll
Leave
leave
it
it
to
to them
them.
to show you how to use it.
That's right.
Great! Next up, SUMERU City!
All right.
But wait, before that...
Oh yeah. Why are we leaving Kale? She's like
That's
not
right.
in a great state.
Tighnari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
I hope
Yes,
so.
she's doing much better.
Good.
After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good.
Great.
Last
Come
I saw
out
her,
into the
she was taking the path towards
thunderstorm.
the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari.
Nice.
All right, let's go.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Well, thank you very much. We will go. Say goodbye to Kale. Let's take a letter of introduction from Tighnari. Tighnari, the bunny boy. All right, here's Kale. Now, why is it Lord Rutabaga that we have to go and talk to? What it?
I've been
Is
waiting
that
for
the
you two.
Archon?
All
right.
Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Sure, that's a good start.
Here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to SUMERU City.
We'll be back to see you soon.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here.
Nice.
And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy.
That's
but I
fine.
guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
Sounds good to
There's no
me.
need to apologize,
Wow, she almost got
Kale.
zapped
We
with
should be thanking
lightning
you
right there.
for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
And watch out for
We're probably
walking
still gonna worry about your
cabbages.
condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
True enough.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
What could it be?
What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Oh,
I told you that
fantastic.
I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh. Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Nice.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Nice. It would be so cool if people actually had green hair. I mean, that just looks really cool on her. Green with brown and orange, it just so striking. Wow. That would be cool. All right. Ain't gonna happen, but we can still wish. All right. So here's SUMERU City. Let's see. Where's the best place to go? Here, I think. And
This weather is perfect. We should move out.
that's it, right there, that direction here. Let me swap glasses here. Alright, here we go. Up to Sumeru City, which I've been to before because I've already played everything except for the gosh darn Archon Quest. I don't know why I skipped it, I just did. Archon Quest, let's go.
Sumeru City!
Yay!
We finally made it!
Thank goodness.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
What?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Yeah, what's going
Yeah,
on?
that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
On the
no
what?
need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
Wow.
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before.
Are you
It's
tracking
our beloved
us?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After
What?
centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that
Wow.
due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha Terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Kainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
So,
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha Terminals to Outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
interesting.
Here are your Akasha Terminals. Please handle them with care.
What exactly are you collecting about me, sir?
Kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh,
Okay.
so this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lord-
Let's give it a try.
Kusanali, why not?
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Wait, does that mean she's got it and I don't? Oh, no, I say it. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, we both got it.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam!
Huh.
You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly.
Welcome to Google.
That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try.
All right, go for it.
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali
Yeah.
was telling us.
That's nothing new.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question. Oh,
Same
come
thing
on.
happened to me. Google, come on,
Focusing
stop
on this question
censoring
feels like
me.
when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Crazy. Crazy talk.
Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find some more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Ask about Lord Rutabaga. Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my questions? Think, Lord, let's think, Rutabaga.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Wow. Some knowledge trickles in. All right. Nothing new. Why do we have kids jumping in the background?
You too? Well,
Huh. Asha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. The same queries are caused by multiple people, then
because
maybe
we're
not.
Outlanders, and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
That could be. That makes sense.
No matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
Let's do
He's
it.
from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Yep. Get us to Lord Rutabaga. Come on. Voice of
Tainari
Akasha.
wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh,
Go visit
it's
Ro
not far from the city's gate.
Awi.
Let's head over and have a look.
Wait,
Hopefully
what?
he's at home.
Hopefully he is at home. 9876. Right here.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see,
Sure.
Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari?
Yeah.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me.
Why?
So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
Rutabagas.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Or
do you know a way we can do
Kusanali.
that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Sure, why not?
This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Okie dokie. Come on, buddy.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher. So
Lowly,
the Akasha
eh?
doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Well, how do we get to Surasthana then?
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain
Alright.
the lack of information in the Akasha.
Suppose.
Then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
All
And
right.
besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
What?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two
All
ever
right.
want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So, by area of expertise, you mean gossip.
Hey, come
Okay.
on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh,
Politics.
Paimon's expectations
Sure.
were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Jeez.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one person we know. Wait, what?
Like who?
Like abscub sauce. That's right, applesauce.
Kevin! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Oh, that's a good idea. What a good idea. How smart are we? Oh my gosh, applesauce, where are you?
I've been handed all the cumbersome tasks again.
We're here, apparently. That away. Come to us, applesauce. We need your help.
Add Astra Abyssosque.
Hey,
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Abstract
Catherine, we need your
applesauce.
help with something.
Let's do it.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Or the
Do you know a way we
rutabaga
can do
guy.
that?
That's fine too.
You two wish to meet with SUMERU's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Wow, it's like she really is a computer terminal. That's cool. I've got the little leaf thing on my ear. I wonder if I have that
but
normally.
I'm unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Oh, that's weird.
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
All right,
In
send us on our
Sumeru,
way.
The Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
30? What a weird name.
Supposedly,
Could it be that there are
they're
30
named
of
as
them?
such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
That makes sense.
Osmond, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles.
All right,
if you'd
let's
like
go
to
there.
get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Regzar.
Citadel of
You're
Regzar. Gotcha.
I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Exploits. All right, let's go to Radar
Off to the
Citadel.
of Regzar we go.
Radar Citadel. Whoops, that was the wrong button to press. Citadel of Radars. Go follow the yellow brick road. Let's pick up random things along the way. I didn't mean to pick the crafting bench. Come on. Just wanted to pick up the flower. Come on, Citadel of Radar. Let's go.
Welcome.
Definitely cool
The Adventurers
architecture
Guild
style.
told me to expect you to.
Oh, well, that news travels fast.
It's nice to meet you, Osmond. We'd like to ask you about something.
Like, connect us with Rutabaga or Kuzalabi.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait,
Why not?
seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally
What?
came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh?
Really?
Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada.
Rutabagas.
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord
Rutabaga.
and hold her in greater esteem.
All right, well, let's go with
Not
Rutabaga
to
then.
mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really?
Huh.
Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it.
That's true enough.
Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
Wow, so many dead ends.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Another dead end. So we asked random people in Sumeru City, and what do they tell us?
About most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Sure, why not?
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really?
That's like
Then
the
do you know
wackiest
how
name
we
I've
can
ever
meet
heard
with
of.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Tell us
Sure.
legend.
It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And then what happened?
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise,
Calamity.
the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Wow.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
That's actually pretty
In
cool.
a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Wait, what? Why'd she run away just because some guard people showed up?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Something to do with those
It looks
people
like
over
they're
there.
searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just
Maybe
now.
they are
Think they're
looking for her.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them.
All
Then we
right.
can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? I'm
No,
looking for her.
no idea. Purple top, long blue dress.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Wait, what? Oh, misdirection?
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Dunyarzad. I like the name. It's very bizarre though. Dunyarzad. Where is she? Oh, she's hiding.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by
Does she have
now.
bandages around her
Oh,
wrists?
it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
Yeah, well, you gotta be a little bit more
Relax
honest
now.
with us.
We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so
Oh,
much.
she does have bandages.
Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Why?
Oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
What?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay,
All right, well,
sounds
hide.
good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind.
Sounds
We'll keep
like
an
a
eye out for
plan.
anyone looking
Let's
for you.
go. The Trail of the God of Wisdom. Something about walk to a port of taverns. Taverns at Port Ormos. Let's go. There's a tavern. I thought this was a tea house. Is this a tavern? SUMERU City. Tavern. Apparently it's a tavern. All right. Let's go have a drink.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dehya.
Wait, what? Dehya! Oh my gosh, Paimon is in shock.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Except for you, you're awesome.
And why are you shooing us away?
That's right.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
Safe, wait, what?
My lady,
She like
let's
a
get going.
princess or
You've
something?
been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Well, that'd be pretty cool.
Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Oh, do we get to fight
Stay
Deyha?
out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
What?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again.
Ooh,
Double?
awesome.
Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora.
Isn't it
I don't know
though?
what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
All right, what's
No,
going
you're
on here?
wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring
Really?
this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
All right. What are you doing?
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora.
Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
She wants to get paid.
Caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like we reached an understanding.
All right, I've got to have Dehya. She's not going to come around for another year, I bet, though, but whatever. Are you okay, Dunyarzard?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have
Well,
calmed
we're
down.
at a tavern. What do you need
My
for
lady,
pick-me-up?
stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry
There
for
you go.
waiting you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to
Burgers
join
and
us.
fries. Let's go. Wings.
Sure. After you rest up,
Let's
we
do
want
it.
to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Come on. Maybe sweet potato fries. I don't know. Trail of the God of Wisdom. Rest in the tavern. Where do we rest in this tavern? Over here, apparently. Nice little sax line there.
Well, if it isn't Deyha, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Homayani.
Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Well, it gets
You
me
get
free
used to it.
burgers.
How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Best
Thank you,
fries
sir, but
ever,
there's no
please.
need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
What? Actually, we're kind of short on Mora right now, too, but otherwise we'd be treating. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food. We know how to cook.
Paying for ourselves now? Oh, I kind of wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded. Guess Clema will settle for something ordinary.
True
How
enough.
about our charcoal-baked Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Well, those look decent.
Kind of burnt.
Ish.
And dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon, now that is a first. You've cooked slimes before.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
You're weird, Paimon. Alright, we order food and stuff happens.
People when we
Okay.
first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Yeah.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Really?
Really?
Huh.
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then,
Why
the
is everybody
Akasha
sick
didn't
in
have any
Sumeru?
helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment,
Wow.
an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Huh.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Wow.
Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Wow. Okay.
Can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
Wow.
After that,
Okay.
the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing SUMERU city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
It must have been Lesser
for sure.
Lord Kuda
If it weren't
Kujabuti.
for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
Wow.
What's the
That's
Sub-Zero's
amazing.
festival?
That's so
It's
cool.
Lesser Lord
I
Kusanali's
love this
birthday,
story.
which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she
Rutabaga.
passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to SUMERU. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in SUMERU's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
Well, that doesn't seem
Maybe they see Lesser
fair.
Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. So they're
Maybe.
reluctant to celebrate it.
Could be.
But that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded SUMERU, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
I think so.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand
I love
Bazaar still
her
hold the
eyes.
Sub-Zero's festival to this day.
Dehya.
But
Yeah.
I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do
What?
for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You gave your money to
Hold
who?
on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
Hey, whoa,
I saw her
whoa.
leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
Huh?
I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
But of
Oh
course,
my.
Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Let's go. Let's go meet Nilou. Oh my gosh, we've met Dehya. And now Nilou. We're going to see another character I don't have. I need Dehya though. Dehya. Apparently Dehya, not Dehya. Let's go. Sparkle Path. Show us your wily ways. Where is it? Up this way? Okay. Oh, door's open. Oops, let me just climb a wall here. Nobody pay attention to me. Just climbing a wall, no biggie. Alright, so what's going on here? Heyo. She have a vision?
Sorry I'm late, Nilou.
Yay.
Dunyarzad, it was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end.
Yay.
Oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
I don't know if she's on anybody's side.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at SUMERU City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzeruz Festival.
Yay, let's go.
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
Yay.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Alright, let's go see. Where are we headed to? Oh, it's right over here. That's not very far.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Does look
Not
pretty
bad.
cool.
Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off.
Whoa.
Mr. Zubair was worried sick.
I'm glad you got that cleared
We
up.
reported it to academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Really?
We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably because it was
Why?
the theater asking.
The academia looks
Come
down on
on.
performers like
What?
us. They probably
come
think
on.
it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Alright, let's hold on a moment. The only reason academic stuff is useful is because the theater is philosophy in action and stories so that people can understand what academia is doing. Theater turns stories and ideas into people's imaginations. That's insane.
We
Why
can't
would the
let that
academia
happen.
not support this?
Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzeruz Festival anymore.
Freaking
Thank the Dendra Archon for
stupid
Dunyarzad. With the
institution.
more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The
Great.
stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
What? What's her dream?
It's our dream.
Oh.
I'll do my best for the two of us.
Really?
What are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sabzeruz, the most important performance at the Sabzeruz Festival.
Dunyarzad,
Okay.
have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I
Nope.
only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
That's right. There's Rutabaga and
I'll
a
tell you too about how
Kusamusi.
this holiday came to be.
All right.
According to legend, the Sabzeruz Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater
was
Lord
Venti.
started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she
Okay.
danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they loved it.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times.
Sounds
Although
like
they
a
aren't
happy
around
time.
anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilou,
Nice.
you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Padisaras around the stage.
Nice.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Wait, what?
The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage.
Wait, isn't that something we can pick out in the
Traveler
wild?
Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival?
Of course
Will
we're
you two be
coming.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea.
Yeah, you're just food. But make sure it's not because you want to watch Nilou dance. Well, maybe it is because of that. That's fine.
Paimon wants to watch. Those 2 things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
When is it?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
Nice.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
All right, now there was something happening in the background there that was absolutely nuts. Where was that? All right. I saw, there we go, yoga, dance, something like that. That's absolutely nuts. I've never seen that happening on a city like block before. That's crazy. I had no idea. All right, we have to walk around apparently and talk to people.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year.
Oh,
They're
fantastic.
expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into
Fantastic.
thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And
All right.
when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
True enough. Is that all you gotta say? I was hoping you'd be the, all right. Apparently you're not the person I'm hoping for, which is the
What's with your yellow hair?
bounties or whatever.
So funny. Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival.
Cool.
The best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
What? Crazy, giving candy out? Sounds like every other holiday for kids. Why don't they hand out broccoli? It's a curious thought.
Dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As
Fantastic.
a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord.
It's a good question.
My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukadevata
Rutabaga.
is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sabzeruz
Nice.
festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life.
Fantastic.
I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
All right, let's bring it back. Bring it back to the people. Reclaim the glory. All right, there's something up there and something over here. All right, Dehya.
Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know
Nice.
much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Which is
And the
nuts.
perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and...
Really?
I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
All right, so you're a little bit of a girly girl. That's all right. We're fine with that. What's going on up here?
Nilou, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
She's
I thought I'd add a
happy?
little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes.
Fantastic.
Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
What?
May I?
Sure.
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
Really?
Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on.
Wait, you haven't
It's like I'm looking
transferred
at the
it.
goddess of flowers herself.
What? Let's see it. Let's see it on her.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Wait, what?
Like Catherine.
What? Catherine? She's got to be a droid of some sort, right? Alright, so I want to see Dunyarzad with the thingy
I've
on.
never seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
True enough.
Hey, Catherine.
Maybe she's plugged in right now.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
What?
Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssos.
That's right. Whatever, applesauce.
Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Fontaine has
Take you
movies?
two, for example.
What?
You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
That's what we
We
do.
enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
That's right. Strategic byproducts.
Someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you going to be part of the
No,
festival?
not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies.
Nice.
Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
What is making it about time to head back?
At the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you
Yay.
two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
Yay. Thanks, Catherine, aka Aimbot. Alright.
Something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
What's up, Dehya?
Hey, Dehya, what's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Oh.
We'd love that.
Does it
You might not
involve
necessarily
wishing
pan out, so
for
don't get your
you
hopes up too much.
to join our
I
team?
need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Really? Sounds fantastic.
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilou's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
The Citadel of Rebelazar. Sounds good. We'll go do that at that time. Will it freak everyone out if I walk around like this? Hi, I'm Lesser Kusanavalavaya. You recognize me? No? Do you recognize me? Is your mama a llama? No? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Apparently, people are confused. They don't even know what the Archon looks like. So we need to do something over here now, apparently. And I've never explored SUMERU City, actually, so there might be chests and stuff hidden here. But again, I want my treasure seeker. I need all sorts of things. I need my treasure seeker. I need the ability to do bounties. I need all sorts of stuff in this city that just are not unlocked. And Fontaine opens in 2 weeks, and come on, city. Give me the goods. Let me do the Archon Quest and call it good. There we go. Hey, Dehya.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya.
That's right, you were about to scratch our back of our neck. Jeez.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Sure.
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
All right, let's do it. Thanks, Dehya. Let's go walk into this building. Oh, it was just apparently an archway. Okay, let's walk under the archway.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Wait, isn't that the guy we talked to before?
Dehya, what are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
Yeah.
I take it you all know each other already?
Well, yeah, he blew us off totally.
After the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered SUMERU City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city.
Interesting.
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
About what?
Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently,
What
the
Paimon
Academia
said.
lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port
Interesting.
Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of SUMERU. You can travel there by leaving SUMERU City and heading south along the river.
Yes, we have that
Strip isn't long
for
enough
sure.
to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around
Fetch
yourself.
quest, huh?
If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
And why should
Are
we
you
do that?
serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in SUMERU City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the
Oh,
Homeyan
come on. Yeah.
And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs.
All
Let's
right.
just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
All
There
right.
are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and
Ooh.
more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's
All
like
right.
you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfon. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss
Sounds like
Dunyarzad
a
is looking
plan.
forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Oh, don't worry, we will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Fantastic. She has such cool eyes. Like cat eyes of some sort. Alright, loss of prosperity, something about Ormos. Let's go. Let's do it. Ormos, where are you? Somewhere down here. Boom. Alright, we gotta wander around and pretend we're a student. This will be interesting. If I actually do the Archon Quest first in Fontaine, it's gonna like I'm gonna have no idea what's going on and where things are, and you know, what was that cabbage person over there and all that stuff. It's gonna be fantastic. I think maybe I should do that. But then I'll have finished the stories part and just be doing quests. I don't know. It's kind of do the quests then the Archon Quest, or do the Archon Quest and then these world quests? I don't know.
Come
Let me know in the
and have a
comments
good
below.
look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up.
Wow.
Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dehya told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Yeah, there's some subversive elements for
Let's get our
sure.
bearings so we can start looking for leads. We
Right.
know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on.
True that.
Osford told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
Uh-oh.
Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Let's figure that out before doing anything else. Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation.
Given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Let's do it. So many things to figure out.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you to...
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. You see over there? Those are students from the academia.
Really?
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Nice.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
All right. Sneaky, 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 huh? Sneak over here.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Ahmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Ahmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for?
Right.
I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in.
Traveler.
Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon.
I agree.
Is knowledge something
But you're
people
just
buy
emergency
and sell
food.
like that?
You are just emergency food. It is suspicious.
So, what's our plan?
We're gonna go to the tavern and talk to
Didn't
Emirates.
you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you
True.
lost your mind?
Yeah, we don't really have that, do we?
Oh, all right.
Maybe we'll
Never
beat
thought
people
she'd
up.
agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
We still have Tartaglia's money. Doesn't that count? I don't know what currency it is, though. Now let's go to the Dejfar Tavern. Jarfar Tavern.
That guy does nothing but smooth talk all day.
All right, here we go. Jarfar Tavern. Okay, maybe it's up here. Am I on the wrong side of the wall here? I'm on the wrong side of the wall, I think. There we go. Sheesh, I almost went the wrong way. All the yellow sparkles. Why are those kids always jumping? Kids are always jumping. Look at me finding things that are sparkling. Yay, a carrot. Hooray!
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere.
Sit and
see
wait
if
for
we
the
can spot
Aramis
group
to
they mentioned.
arrive. Alright. Let's sit here.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
Okay.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh. Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
Didn't we
They're nothing
beat
to
up
be afraid
Deshret
of.
already? I don't
Our
know.
main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Maybe. I
All
suppose.
these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That
Rutabagas.
traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Wait, what? Raider? What are they talking about?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Why don't we get the chance now? They're talking about it now. Why don't we go ask them now? What do you mean by that? Can we go walk over and talk to them? Hey, what's up, Tariq?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I am a student of the academia.
What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
Taking advantage of
Ah, well, if it's
things.
info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
and 500,000 Mora.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Honestly, I don't have that much money.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Is that it? But hand him fake money that I don't have?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're
Archaeology students.
archaeology students.
I love it.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes.
Rutabagas.
That shameless wretch
Oh my
destroyed
gosh.
King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there. Oh,
Wow.
no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If
Are
what
we
I'm
sure that-
saying makes you shiver
My
with
gosh.
fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Are we not talking Trump and Biden here? What the heck's going on? Oh, this is amazing.
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Oh, darn
Not
it.
just yet. This man is a fraud.
Wait, what? Oh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes,
Huh?
it's me again.
Ooh,
I already warned you that if
Alhaitham.
you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there.
Disinformation?
This
What?
group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey,
Ooh.
shut it, Alhaitham. What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
Yeah.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Oh
Yes,
my.
and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
I like this Alhaitham guy.
This from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also,
I like this guy.
I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
I like this guy. No, he's like the guy in Inazuma.
Let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Oh, do we get to play Alhaitham and fight him? Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Wait, what? We didn't have it, but if they give it to us, that'd be awesome. Oh, I would love to have 500,000 more and more.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Here, have 500,000 more.
Mr. Iman, there appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it? Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emorites running too.
I like this guy. All right.
A lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Maybe I should have wished for this guy. Holy.
He went that way. After him.
He went that way. Where'd he go? What? Oh, he's around the edge of the... Okay. He's around the door, not in the door. Where'd he go? Somewhere over here. Alhaitham.
It's Alhaitham, right?
Let's go, Al.
What do you want?
You can call me Al. Thanks for your help back there.
Thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even.
Thanks.
Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
We're students from the academia.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps you could also talk to... You know, think or two about swordplay.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Oh, come on.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that.
Those
high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right. I accept.
Got
a pen
it.
and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So
we'll blow them up for you.
To give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look,
all right.
if
Sounds
you've been
good.
making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Something related to Lesser Kusamusi.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Wait, what?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
All right.
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
Interesting.
That's amazing.
It's like Google without filters.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
Well, I heard they lost something. It seems like it's a knowledge capsule.
So that's your true objective. With
I'll
our
learn about
current
it.
arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
What do I have to do?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
All right, this is awesome. We met so many characters. I love this. This is a pretty good quest so far. Whoa, Gene, chill. Don't have to run into the camera like that. You can just stay right here and say, holy smokes. This is actually pretty cool. I'm actually getting interested in this story in this part of the Archon Quest.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Fantastic. There's a Rutabaga god and then a Kusalusi god. And there are these warring factions, and there's this old tradition that's this rich girl who's sick wants to promote, and there's a dancer involved, and then a bodyguard involved, and then this guy who we don't really understand, Alhaitham, right? Who seems to know everything, of course, because he's awesome.
Stay here.
And this is just really, really cool. I'm interested in this story. Unlike like 80% of the rest of the stories. Well, maybe 50% of the rest of the stories. So this is really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes, and we will pick that up in the next one. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one, the Archon Quest, as we continue on through Sumeru. Bye-bye.